Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino. Again, I'm sitting here looking at this chat. You guys and girls you're amazing. Make me laugh, make me smile. Seriously. So yes, post-market wrap up this Thursday, May 9th, 2024. Lots of stuff going on here. The propaganda ministry. Oh wow. We have a lot to talk about. So let's start off with this market. A lot of debt buying today. 10-year yield coming down. The dollar on a relative strength basis lower. Pretty much a rally across the board. On the back of that, you got again the major averages higher across the board. No surprise. Again, this entire how many times have I said we right here have said the worse the economy gets, the higher the market's going to go. Absolutely, there's no connection here. It's astonishing to me. I read through the comments. Oh, Greg has been calling for a crash for 10 years. Really? These people, I've missed a lot. I've been the biggest bull on Wall Street since probably the history of bulls. Ever since Trump's first term, we knew where this was going to go at that point. I am on public record on Greg Hunter's show saying, watch what's going to happen to the market. And it turned around and ripped higher ever since. I've been long this market ever since. In and out of it a couple of times, truthfully. You all know that. But it's just not going to stop. With regard to the economic news today, here's this one. Jobless claims jumped to the highest level in 9 months, and they're letting us know about it, okay? That's interesting because, you see, it's so bad, they can't cover it up. So the economy is not strong. The economy is not booming. We had some Federal Reserve freak, Tyler knows what I'm talking about, thank you, come out just a couple of days ago admitting that one of the presidents, who was it? Oh, man, we talk about right here. Can't remember. Anyway, Creature said, oh, the economy is going to slow worse than it already is. But meanwhile, we're being told we're ripping higher and we couldn't be stronger. In fact, our lovely, illustrious president, beautiful man that he is, said that we are the envy of the world. We're the envy of the world. Yeah, sure. We're the laughing stock of the world, more like it. So that's on the economic front. Now, listen, there are people that are paying attention to what's going on. Besides you and me. So this is another headline from Market Watch. This market rally could carry stocks to new all-time highs. What would you expect in this environment? We have the Fed who has, look, who's buying all the debt? Okay, it's not me. It's not you. It's definitely, it's not even institutions. It's the Federal Reserve. Actually, hold on a minute here. I have said recently that if people were going to buy debt, now would be the time to do it. I don't like to own debt. I don't like to buy debt. But right now, this is a major rally that's going on here in the debt market. It's not going to stop, in my view, because the Fed's buying more debt. And that suppresses yield. Jeffrey knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody, you're all on top of this. So if you were so inclined to put money to work in the debt market, right now is the time to do it. Fed's buying the debt. There's no doubt about it. This is sparking a rally in the stock market. It is killing the dollar on a relative strength basis. The market's loving this. The market is getting off on this. It's just orgasmic, okay? Anyway, that's the story. Now, on the back of the oldest debt buying, look what's going on here with the MMRI. We're going to be lower than 291 very, very soon if this continues, and I suspect that it will. Back door, front door, however they got to do it. Fed's buying the debt. And that's, again, you know how this works. Opens up a doorway for cash to make its way into the stock market. Wade knows exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm not overly familiar with that, buddy. I'll be honest with you. I'd have to look into it. But I think tech is the place to be. Honestly, I've been talking about this as well as commodities on a massive scale. We got to continue to bet against this situation because all this easy money is doing. Look, let's talk. You and me, we're close, right? Some of you have been with me like forever. Okay, I love that. So the mechanism here, you're seeing it with your own two eyes. All right, the economy is cratering. Stock market is going up as more easy money is being pumped into it. The Fed's buying the debt. This mechanism here is hugely currency negative. It obviously is an inflationary event, but you're not supposed to know any of this stuff. So more easy money, currency devaluation, and that mechanism, no matter how you want to cut it, slice it, or anything else, it's not going to stop. Whether the current freaking imbecile is reselected as president. You see, Biden is the perfect man, creature, thing to sit behind the resolute desk. Why? Because the truth of the matter is, look, I understand he's old, and a lot of you get on me for that. Oh, Greg, you're picking on. He has a big fan club. Believe me, whenever I talk bad about Biden, I'm unsubbing from you. Greg, you're an idiot. Look, Trump has a big fan club, and Biden does too. Trust me on this. I hear from them all the time. I get threats from both sides all the time too. But the fact of the matter is, the man he's demented, in my view. Can't put a sentence together. Doesn't know what's going on. He's the perfect puppet to sit behind the resolute desk right now. And so the Fed's going to run amok and do whatever they want to do. If Trump's already told us what he wants to do, currency devaluation, a weaker dollar here. That's not going to bode well for anybody. The multinational corporations are going to do great. They're going to get richer than ever. But the regular guy and the regular girl who can't make ends meet, they're just done. Just so you know, just real quick. But this is what I expect to happen again. Regardless of anything, currency devaluation, more cash being pumped into the market and everywhere else, which is obviously massively inflationary. You're not supposed to know that because you're supposed to think that cutting rates is going to cause a miracle and from heaven, and that's going to magically stop inflation. No, it's not even meant to work like that. But that's the lie that's been sold to the people. Contract the money supply. I'm going to blow my stock off. And that would stop inflation in its freaking tracks. But it won't happen. Won't happen because that would take away the Federal Reserve's power or any central bank's power, which is their ability to inflate. And that's what we're seeing now. Anyway, as I was saying, rally across the board, cryptocurrencies, gold and silver, crude oil. The only thing that didn't rally today was the dollar, which sold off. Rally in the debt market too. It's amazing. I'm turning on and I'm flipping through Bloomberg, Fox Business, CNBC. Oh, we're seeing simultaneous rally in the bond market and in the stock market. This is very unusual. Really? Are you kidding me? These people must be brain dead. They must be. Because this exact mechanism is what got us in the spot we're in now. Artificially suppressed rates. Easy money pumped into the system has inflated the most massive epic bubble in the stock market we've ever seen. And it's going higher, it looks like, as the Fed's buying more debt. They're buying it all. They're probably buying the stock market as well. Of course they are. They buy large cap stocks. That's how they move the market. That's why they want you to focus on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You ever wonder that? You turn on Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox Business, whatever it is. Look at the Dow. Because the Fed is buying large cap companies as now they're buying both. And it's propping up the market. The illusion of the market is a very powerful thing. People see the market higher and they think everything is great. Joe knows what I'm talking about. And you're right. It's all propaganda. It's amazing. I look through the comments. Greg's been calling for this market to crash. I'm not calling for a crash. I've been calling for a crash in the longest freaking time. I've been a raging bull. Greg Mannarino is my nickname these days. But they don't watch. Look, they're bots, probably. They're trying to propagandize you, trying to put me in a bad light. Let them do all they want. Let them play all the games they want. If they've been with me, if you've been with me for any length of time, you're killing it across the board. You're prepared across the board. And I'm not just talking about from a financial standpoint. You're making the right alliances. You are being charitable. You're spreading love. I mean, honestly, what do I tell you all the time? We can change the world. People love each other, care about each other, be charitable. Sounds familiar too? Just as I said, the market would continue higher, the faster the economy craters. That's not going to stop. Now, let's talk about something else here. They're trying to scare the living heck out of everyone with this bird flu thing. How's this? Bird flu outbreak in dairy cows is widespread, raising public health concerns. So this is multifaceted here. How are they doing this? They're euthanizing entire flocks and animals and stuff like that. But at the same time, well, let's move forward with this. So this is from the FDA chief here, and listen to what it has. It's another thing just trying to sell us fear. The Food and Drug Administration Commissioner Robert, whatever his freaking name is warning lawmakers, because our loving, caring representatives, they really do represent the American people. They're doing what you want, right? Yeah, warned lawmakers. This was last night, that unless the United States initiates countermeasures, fear, to stem the spread of this avian influenza, the government may be ill prepared to respond if the virus mutates and starts to spread among humans here. Well, they already got 1 or 2 cases of this anyway. And so he goes on to say, these are the symptoms that you have to look out for. Okay, gut problems, nausea, belly pain, diarrhea, vomiting, breathing problems, shortness of breath, serious respiratory distress or failure, pneumonia, other respiratory diseases, brain or nervous system changes, and you might even notice changes in your behavior and thinking. And seizures are also possible. You see this? Look, you see this? There's a freak trying to scare the living hell out of you, but it gets better than that. They're preparing a vaccine, people. Imagine my shock. The USDA starts highly pathogenic avian influenza vaccine trials. It's highly pathogenic, highly. And they know this because, let's see, it might mutate. It might mutate and start, Carlos, thank you. It might mutate and then people are going to get infected and then they're going to be forced to stay in their houses like they want us to do. Control. Count on it, people. Count on it. They've been floating this out. They always do this. All right. Don't take my word for this. Those of you that follow the propaganda ministry, all right, they prepare you. They started this from about 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. You started hearing about, bird flu and now it's migrating to cows. And of course, this is going to draw. They're euthanizing birds and cows and everything else. So what does that mean for you? You're going to be paying even more for everything, but they can blame it. You see, they can blame inflation on the in the bird flu because they're forced now to kill all these animals. Yes, that's what they're going to do. And then they're going to say, oh, we're sorry. You see, inflation really was temporary and was transitory, but it's the flu now and the war that's causing inflation, but it's China's fault. No, Russia. And it's definitely not the Federal Reserve's fault because they keep printing cash out of thin air and they keep lying to you that inflation is going to eventually come down. And they are preparing us all for the next phase. Tokenized system is coming. Count on it, okay? They're going to destroy this one first, and they're going to take you and me potentially down with it. Of course, they're going to lock us up. Of course, they're going to generate fear, make people afraid of one freaking thing, and then you could control their minds. So what do you think about this highly pathogenic vaccine trials? Oh, yes. And one of these articles, I don't have it here, went on to say that they can prepare hundreds of thousands of vaccines very, very quickly. You think they already have them already, people, and they're ready to pump that into you? And you have to get it, too. You have no choice. You're going to lose your job like last time. Remember that? What are you free to do again? Tell me again how this is the land of the free and the home of the brave and how you're so proud to be an American because at least you know you're free like the song says. Yeah. Oh, people. Freedom is an illusion, people. Okay, just so you understand. We're not free to do anything. We're free to live in their system. We have to live in their system. We have to transact in their currency. If you try to sidestep it, they're going to come after you. Our loving, caring representatives, too. 99% of them don't want you in gold or silver. They don't want you in crypto. Oh, God forbid, Bitcoin. Oh, it's the curse upon the world because you see, you actually own these things. You see, these are mine. There's no counterparty risk here with regards to these. These are real money, just like yours with thousands of years. My Bitcoin too, it's all mine. I own a whole bunch of cryptos, like 7 or 8 different ones. They're all mine. I own these things. They're not owed back to a central bank. Plus interest to create nothing. But you see, you're not allowed to do that. You have to be in a central bank issued note because that's what they want. And if you try to get around that system, well, they're gonna come after you. Imagine my shock on all this stuff. People, you can't make any of this stuff. It's impossible to do, I'm telling you. Let me calm down a moment. Okay. More like land of the bended knee, man. They don't want, see, like you and me, if you have your faith in the right place, you're only going to bend your knee for God, and that's it. But they want you on your knees. They want you to bow to them, okay? They're going to bring us to our knees. That's what they want. They're going to kill me first, and I'm sure most of you as well. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to make us beg for something, people. They already have it all lines up, this tokenized system, this trans world, cross-border system here that's going to link it all together here. No currency rate exchange changes or anything like that. This is what they're going to do. They're going to extort control out of us like you cannot believe, but they're going to maintain the illusion of the market until they don't. Okay. I still say, and I will keep all of you on top of this as to the best of my ability. What I see lining up, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Believe me, all of you are smarter than I am. Every single freaking one of you is smarter than I am. But I'm sure you see the same things as me. Everything fitting together, leading us forward. This presidential selection here, again, no matter who, you see, it's amazing too. Somebody was saying that I was saying that Trump was a traitor. Where did they come up with that? I never said Trump was a traitor. I did say that whoever they choose, you have no say so, to be the president. Whoever that thing is that they put behind the Resolute test, that will be a traitor because you will be betrayed. You can expect currency devaluation. You can expect more inflation, more debt. You can expect the rich to get even richer, but you're nothing. You are nothing. Yes, I agree with you on that. Are they going to, the World Health Organization needs a new pandemic to control it. That's what they're going to do. They're setting this up. Whether it's going to be bird flu, are they going to grow wings and fly away? I have no idea. But they're setting something up here, and they want you to know, just in case, where did I put it? They just want you to know that this highly pathogenic, very dangerous, okay, vaccine trials. And they can get vaccines out really, really quick because you're going to have to get it. Yes, you will. I ain't getting shit. I'm going to tell you right now. Ain't no freaking way. No freaking way. Anyway. All right. People, do you want me to cover anything before we split? Mitch, thank you. What's my favorite 80s band? Oof. I would really have to think about that. I really like Warrant back then. Let me think about this. Bullet Boys. Anyway, there's a few out there. I was into that kind of like edgy kind of metal kind of thing going on then too. I'll bring Coco out. Def Leppard, absolutely. Another one, The Cure. A lot of great bands. AC/DC. Come on, people. You're Motley Crue, of course. All this stuff. Alice in Chains. There's another one. Absolutely. Zeppelin. Let me tell you about Zeppelin. Zeppelin has been one of my favorite bands since I can possibly remember. Many, many, many years. I still say that Jimi Hendrix and Jimmy Page are the two greatest guitar players probably who've ever lived, but that's just my opinion on that. Van Halen, Winger. Oh, good stuff, man. You guys rock. Pink Floyd. Oh, man, I tell you. Awesome. Rush. Woo-hoo-hoo. Kick ass. All right, look. We can go on with this. Besides that, is there anything else that you guys and girls want to cover right now before we get out of here? I think we're kind of done, don't you? All right, look, I want you to ponder these things, people. Again, the economy is in free fall, and it's not going to stop. This is going to continue. The Fed is buying more debt. It's kind of like almost a de facto rate cut. The Fed is buying the debt, just so you know. The Fed is buying the debt right here and right now. Who else would be buying all this debt right now? You know what it would take? What kind of cash it would take to push rates? We have seen an epic drop in the 10-year yield. You think that's just a regular guy? That's the Fed. They're buying it all, and they're doing it to maintain the illusion of the market. And now they're setting you up with pathogenic viruses that is widespread, and there's public concerns, and they're scaring the living hell out of you. And the symptoms are gut problems, nausea, belly pain, respiratory failure, brain problems. You know who's got the brain problems? This guy. Because he's trying to scare you. All right? Don't fear anybody. All right? Just look. All of you are too smart to fall for this. All right? You see what's going on here. Red Hot Chili Peppers, another great one. You see what's going on here. Okay? And just be very careful and be aware of the people that are posting here. Oh, Greg's been calling for a crash for 10 years. No, I have not. I've been the biggest bull on Wall Street for I don't know how freaking long, probably for 10 years. But anyway, that's just the way it is. And I'm still a bull. And yes, for people who have asking me, I still own JEPI, JEPQ. And yes, I recently bought more as well. I bought more JEPQ. I told you I have a lot of JEPI. I am now building a new position in JEPQ. You understand? All right, people, look, I'm kind of getting out of here, man. Love you all from the heart. I mean that. Dokken, another great band. Man, you guys rock. Are you guys as old as me? There's no way you guys and girls are as old than I am. The bull's right over here. Why do you guys like that bull? All right, maybe I'll if I put the bull back, will you be happy? Anyway, you're old, Brett. I doubt you're as old as me, man. Anyway, all right, people, look, I am out of here. Again, ponder these things. Please share the video. Thank you for those thumbs up, but I know we can do better than that. 551 right now, 1,495 people here. Please give these videos a thumbs up. It allows the algorithms to pick up the video. And I'm counting on you for that. The Copo, I'll have it ready soon, very soon. I'm going drag racing tonight, by the way. I'm taking out my Challenger 1320. And I will post the video. I hope I don't break it. I mean, I broke 2 cars in 2 weeks. My neighbor broke his vet, blew the rib out of that too. We broke, between me and my buddy Steve over there, we blew up 3 cars in 3 weeks. I'm going to race that Challenger today. I put the brace on the rear. Go check my Instagram, link below. And you'll see the brace I put on there. Hopefully it won't blow it out of the car. Anyway, people, that's going to be it, all right? I will see you all tomorrow, Friday, all right? Until we meet again, all right? Take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other, all right? I'll see you tomorrow.